So I'm going to be kind of winging it here with a little bit longer video, but so my breakdown is I think plasmic entities exist. They've always existed for perpetuity. Um, I think that also aliens exist as well as these entities. I think that, as we know about the 4D, 5D, 6D, and seven-dimensional realms, that, there's even scientists today that are even talking about the potential of these realms that exist. So even if we say hypothetically that they exist and plasmic entities exist, right? I have this like weird speculation that like the time frame that we've been told is completely inaccurate because it's our own perception as people, right, as humans in this mortal shell, how we define and perceive that. So I also think that there is a potential of, from my research and also being in ADIS tech and looking and being just dealing with satellites all the time, is what I find fascinating is that there were satellites in space from 1972 launched from the Soviet Union, from Kazakhstan, that were experimenting with the ionosphere and the stratosphere, right? And you got the atmosphere and everything else, right? But people don't realize just how many layers there are to our ozone and the atmosphere, right? So if they're experimenting with plasma, right, in the 70s, right, what are they doing now, right? Because you got the Large Hadron Collider, which smashes particles against each other at subsonic speeds, right? Or sorry, almost as fast as light speed, right? It takes sometimes days or multiple hours for that to happen, right? But once they started smashing different particles against each other, like silver iodide, it started creating a form of plasma. And I think they actually can manufacture plasma at said LHC, Large Hadron Collider, run by CERN, right? And I wouldn't believe all like the other noise about CERN. Just look at the science, right? It can create plasma. They can make plasma, and now they want to make a larger facility, right? What, so they can manufacture more plasma? Plasma can dilate time inside of time bubbles, right? And it's a dilation, right, due to the plasma being able to do that. Once they magnify or electromagnetize the plasma, they can essentially control it and put it in fight. I think that they learned a long time ago, maybe even in the 40s, the basics of this and possibly more. I also believe that a long time ago there was some stuff hidden underground and they found it. I'm going to make one more point before this closes. The pyramids weren't temples, but they were made to protect something underground.